Hey everybody, welcome to the Samurai Blog. I'm the American Samurai. This is the Goosebumps book, The Attack of the Mutant. This is the Pro Wrestler, the Blue Demon. And we're going to talk about why this book is important, specifically to this channel. This was the first Goosebumps book I ever read. In the 90s, I was afraid of Goosebumps, let's face it. So I didn't really read these when they were in their heyday. The first used book I ever read, I think it was thanks to either Michael Goosebumps fan or maybe it was Ozzy Goosebumps fan. One of those two got me really interested in the Goosebumps books. So I decided next time I was going to go looking for used books, I was going to go looking specifically for a Goosebumps book. And one of the first books I found was this book right here, Attack of the Mutant. And you guys will know this was actually the first Goosebumps book I ever read. And it was actually the first Goosebumps episode I ever really watched, which is a really good two-parter, by the way. I would highly recommend checking it out. But aside from that and the games, yeah, Austin has not even done a lot with me. I don't think the book is even been reissued as of yet. Cut me if I'm wrong. I would actually see a lot more done with me. Maybe like a reaction figure, but like the same size as this of the Mutant or Skipper. Maybe a 2-pack of them both would be nice. I know they did the Funko Pop of the Mutant, which I do plan to get at some point. Maybe, like a plush or just something. Yeah, I think the Mutant is criminally underserved. Yes, the Mutant dies in his book, but he's a supervillain. Also, there's another supervillain in the TV show. I can't remember if he's in the book. I may have to reread the book at some point. But he dies too, but he has the same powers as the masked mutant. And we find out the masked mutant can actually take the mask off. So I think you could easily bring them back. That's kind of the rule of comic books. Nobody stays dead in comics for long. This is a certain universe. So they could easily bring the masked mutant back if they want, or have him, just bring Skipper back and have him plagued by the masked mutant or something. Is he dead? Is he not? That's the question. There's a lot of ways they could play it, but Austin does not seem to care about the masked mutant. Yet other comic book characters, I don't think he's ever brought the Blob back either. But let me know what you guys think about the masked mutant. Would you like to see him come back by himself or against his arch enemy, Elastiboy? Would you like to see him maybe lead his own league of supervillains? Or maybe you'd like to see more about his world. Maybe we need a prequel about how he created his comic book empire and how that became real, I wouldn't mind a masked mutant prequel about how he ended up becoming this comic book character that sort of took over, bringing both his fictional world in the real world and how that all happened. That would be an interesting book in itself, prequel, Cry of the Masked Mutant, something like that, We could have Elastiboy learning the origins of the Masked Mutant and how he came to be. That would be an interesting book in itself, I think. And something that I don't think he's ever done, because the Masked Mutant was just kind of there. We never really learned why he was there. So anyways, this has been the Samurai Vlog. Thoughts on the Masked Mutant? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are your thoughts on the Masked Mutant? Love it or hate it? Let me know. And if you guys made it all the way through this, put down Masked Mutant versus the Blue Demon in the comments below.